Thanks, McCaw. I'm probably just gonna do one run and crash. Yeah, there's like no checkpoints or anything right now, so we basically had to finish the game in one sitting, which only takes like... I had like a 23-minute run earlier today off camera. I'll be right back. This game gets more manageable as you, like, unlock things. I have, like, a pretty much maxed out guy right now. I have the attack max, the defense, a couple other things. No weapons in the first room. That's pretty rare. Normally there's something in here. Can't break the rocks with the kung fu. I don't know. I bought this game blind like a week ago because a friend of mine on Discord said, you know, they basically said, like, you don't like Dark Souls games. I don't. I can't stand Dark Souls. It's too slow for me. But this game actually has, like, speed to it. There's no stamina bar. The character's, like, actually responsive and stuff. The last update was, like, 2 weeks ago. Guys with just the martial arts before. It is Chinese. Ah, finally a weapon. I like the martial arts moveset, but it's very lacking. You can't break guards, you can't break the passages and stuff. Not being able to break guards is probably the biggest issue, otherwise it would be a decent moveset. Hopefully they'll improve it later. The Bright Memory game? No, that's on my to-do list, but apparently that guy has not added controller support yet. I don't play games with keyboard and mouse. When he adds controller support, I definitely want to check out that game. Alright, maybe there's a weapon here. Nah, all there is a katana. Ideally, I want a bow staff right now, so I have some extra crowd control. Don't give me another katana. Give me a bow staff. Everything but a bow staff. There we go. Ah, nice. I got LV Boo's weapon. That's actually a clone moveset right now. I lost track of which one it was. That's fine. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good deal. Later on, the halberd's supposed to be officially added, but right now it's a clone of the bow staff moveset. So it's basically just a stat stick. I went the wrong way. Got disoriented by the minigame. Ah, no, not this seed. Why? Actually, maybe it'll just let me go straight up. There won't be any platforming. Platforming in this game is pretty boring. I think they should either, like, reduce it or at least make it more interesting. Like, add, like, an air dash or double jump or something. You can't, like, correct a mistake at all. If you jump, you have to commit to it. Not really the kind of platforming that I enjoy. There's no real depth to it or anything. You also take fall damage unless you have an item on, too. yeah, it's this game here, the Bright Memory game. I definitely want to check that out next, but not till they have controller support. Damn it. Gotta get that down all the way. There we go. This is the boss room. I'm locked out now. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get the spear guy or the brother. The brother's a bit of an easier fight. Got full health, I haven't died yet, so as long as I'm smart with my meter, it should be okay. Get much of anything this run. It's mostly just junk. I was hoping I could get one of these, but it's really difficult to do that right now because there's just not enough game. The game ends and you can't really get much of anything else. Yeah, none of this stuff is useful. Except for this, that's actually probably a good thing to get. Ah, it's the spear guy, so it's gonna be a pretty rough fight. Make sure I'm all ready. Should be fine with that. Damn it! Open the chest. Open the chest! Come on! Ah, he's being such a troll. Damn it, man! He would not get away from that chest. Normally he lets you open it. Ah, it never gives me the brother. It's always that guy. I'm just gonna do some Bloody Palace instead. It's the first time I've died to that boss in a long time. Just got kind of unlucky. Yes, it's a roguelike. But there's not like a whole lot of variety right now, so I'm just kind of playing it because I'm bored. I definitely needs a lot more content. It needs like, it's not so much the enemy variety. There's lots of enemies in the game already. It's mostly just like there's not that much variety with like what composes the levels. There's only 4 bosses. Actually, there's only 2 bosses, and then there's a bunch in here that can't fight in the campaign. But there's not that much gear, so there's no like real interesting stuff to get. Most interesting things you get are these here, which are permanent items you get for clearing achievements. And I have like most of them. There's not really a whole lot left for me to do. Now the English is very bad, so I assume this means if you equip a set that you can get everything, but that's very difficult to do right now. Those are the only things I have left to do. I've cleared everything else in the game. Yeah, this game's sick. It just needs more content. It's the only issue. Getting better at canceling into that. I'm playing like shit right now. I think I'm just gonna get to floor 20 and probably stop. left to play is not good, considering I was clearing this game in like 20 minutes earlier today. I'm just like not able to game right now. It's also not very interesting to push in the Bloody Palace right now because there's like not that much gear, so it's like you can get to the end with the current stuff in the game. It's just there's not like it's not like most games like this where you have like a really good build at the end. There's like not that many pieces of gear. I got to like level 50 and I got some big wipe and I haven't really bothered with that far since. I figure it'll be more fun later on. Oh, it's definitely fun to play. I have like 10 hours in it. It only has 2 levels. It's missing a lot of the things that would give it replay value, like just having more content, more gear. I think the gear is probably one of the most lacking aspects. It's giving me trash to work with. So basically there's like 4 different qualities or ranks for each item, but there's like, no joke, like 15 items in the game right now. So you can't really make interesting builds. Also the game's not really long enough to even have a chance. I think I've gotten the highest rank like weapon like 2 or 3 times out of, has to have been at least a dozen, maybe 20 runs by now. That's completed runs too. So theoretically you can get all the way to the end of the Bloody Palace with what's in the game right now. If your character's leveled up enough, it probably wouldn't be too difficult, but you probably get pretty bored. There's not really a whole lot of stuff to look forward to, which is one of the things that a roguelike needs, in my opinion. You know, those runs where you have just crazy stuff. The game doesn't really have that right now. But they added this, so at least you can level up and grind things out until they add more content, which will hopefully be soon. The last update was like 2 weeks ago. They seem to be updating pretty frequently, so hopefully soon they'll have something else. Now sometimes, depending on the seed, you don't really get a run that has a lot of combat, or you get a lot of fights in small areas. Like sometimes they'll jump you in the houses when you're looking for the key and stuff, so it's nice that they have the Bloody Palace, which is basically just like any other Bloody Palace in any other character action game. There's no gimmicks or anything, so that's nice. There's also some expensive enemies in here too, which I assume will be added to the campaign later on. Oh, that was sick. Wow, it's pretty rare to be able to do that. You have to really dash. Tight window. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and crash. There's not really a whole lot else to, to see. I basically showed the game. I actually have some videos on my channel if you guys want to see full runs. Right now the game is $20, so it is kind of steep for an early access game. You can get to the end of the current content in like 20 minutes if you go fast. You have a leveled up character. First couple times it'll probably take longer. There's actually a pretty decent amount of progression. All these things are persistent elements, but it can be difficult to unlock a lot of the active moves because of just how short the game is. You need some pretty good luck and good management of your money to get a lot of this stuff, unfortunately, so I don't even know what these other 6 do. The game just hasn't really given them to me. But there is a Bloody Palace, which is this right now, we're playing right now. It does help to give some variety. They seem to be updating pretty regularly. So you have 2 weapons. Cancel at any time. The switch attack gives you like a canned attack like that. But with certain weapons you can actually cancel out of it. If I go from the bow to the great sword, he does that big heavy attack. I can cancel out of it and you can actually get some more combo opportunities. Like that. Moveset's actually quite large. So far all the moves have actually been quite useful. I use pretty much all of these moves at some point. Like for the bow staff, this one breaks guards and also launches them. And this one's good for crowd control. It comes out pretty fast. It does cover the sides of your body. So even though you're still only attacking one enemy, that enemy's going to take major damage. The others will at least get staggered. And this move is good for off a switch cancel. It actually counts as your heart attack, so you can just pause and then push square, and then he'll do that. And that will actually chase after them, and relaunches them as well, so you could try to go into the Devil Bringer type thing, or just hit them on the way down. You usually can get a kill off that. Now this move I actually didn't know about. That's actually pretty good to get back down to the ground. And you have like the Ninja Gaiden essence technique kind of thing. So there's 2 weapons in the game right now that aren't added. There's the halberd and the hammer. I'm interested to see how those are going to work. I think right now the 3 in the game actually have a lot of synergy. I feel the katana's a little weak. Very difficult to break guards with it. If you actually can break guards on something, it does do good damage, but kind of suffers against the heavier class enemies. It's not easy to actually knock them out of things. All the enemies in this game actually can be staggered by certain attacks. Usually switch attacks or heavy attacks, or the charge attacks like these, like the essence kind of things. So I think the katana's in kind of a rough spot right now. It's excellent for single targets, it's very stylish to use. The best thing you can do on a heavier class enemy is this attacking parry. If you're good with this, you basically won't take any damage, but you won't have a whole lot of opportunities to capitalize off that. A lot of the combos have a lot of animations and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and see if anyone else is on. I would play this more, but I don't want to risk burnout since there's obviously still updating the game. I've been playing it for like an hour or 2 a day. I think I need to explore some other pastures here, so let's see if I can host somebody. Ah, here we go. Here's someone doing a Vesperia speedrun. It's definitely one of my favorite games, so I'll send you guys over there. I don't do notifications or anything, so if you want to follow, you can. We'll be playing this more once they update it more. Probably be doing some other stuff throughout the weekend. See you guys later.